Okay, when we last left off, if I look at this, this is actually complaining that you have a slight error, and this is what this is saying. If you look at this line right here, it's looking for this folder by default. Okay, so when I run that command MongoD, what happens? It needs a work area to pull all its data, or a data directory. So let's create this directory. I will go C and say md data db. Okay, so that directory looked like it got created because there was no errors. I will clear the screen, type in MongoD, and see what happens. The mere fact that this is up and running, that means it's working. Note, when you're running a server like this window right here represents the server up and running. If I click here and I close it, I will be literally shutting down the server. So remember what a server is doing, it's waiting for commands, okay? And something else I wanted to show here. By default, MongoDB will start at a certain port, and that port is 27017. And usually that's indicated here somewhere. Okay, there it goes, it's right there. 27017, so it's right there. You don't need to know this right now, but when you're coding against this, then it's going to be important. So I'm going to type in another CMD window here. This window came up, and we're going to type in Mongo. And this is your client connecting to your server, okay? So if I could draw this, let me see, forgive my drawing. I'll bring up Paint. And if you remember what's going to happen, when you are coding in a real environment, there's going to be a database somewhere on a different machine, okay? So this is a symbol for a database. You're the client. In our case, in this example, the Mongo shell is the client, but it also could be a Java program, a Python program. It could be any one of those. And what you're doing is you're making a call to this with commands. So this is our MongoD, okay, and this is our client. And in our case, it's the Mongo shell. Right now we are here. Eventually, I want to do this with Java so we can actually program against a database. Because part of our class says the data. What's the point having a class regarding data and you do not have a database? Okay, so let me minimize this for a second. So this is our client, like I was saying here, and this is our server. So think of the D as a daemon. It's this process running in the background. Or if you want to think of D as a database, you can think of it that way too. This is where you're running your commands. So I'll clear the screen. Oh, it's CLS here. I'll do show DBS. This means shows all the database that are here. Okay. And that's really it. So that's us installing MongoDB, and playing around as much as we can. And I'll continue these videos and hoping that they are meaningful to you. With that, good luck and good coding.